And some of those countries have forces in the ocean and then in space. As we are speaking now, one of the satellites of the USA is going around the moon. For us, we are here in Kyankwazi.
Hey guys, this is Brother Jonah TV once more, and I hope you are doing good. Please do me a favor by subscribing to my YouTube channel, and you'll never miss any videos that I will upload in this channel. And of course, you guys, I'm going to give you this information, this video, and you guys will judge by yourselves what is gonna happen, what's going on. You guys, you can judge by yourself. So once more, this is Brother Jonah TV. Give a comment in the comment section, and
If we get rid of some weaknesses, I then extend condolences to the families of our people who died, like our chairperson in Chikuve and our comrade Yafes Omara of Abim. May God rest their souls in eternal peace. I congratulate you because you are now not only followers of the NRM, but leaders. There's a difference between a follower and a leader. A follower may be a member supporting some aspects of the movement, but without going deep into the theory of the movement, the depth of the beliefs of the NRM. You can have Christians, you can have Muslims, but you also have priests and bishops and archbishops and sheikhs. The sheikhs and the priests know more about their respective religions than just the members, the Christians or the Muslims. You are therefore now priests of the NRM. So this is some sort of small seminary. You have come in the seminary here. Maybe you have had other cadre training courses, but it's important that you consolidate whatever you already know. If you want to understand the NRM, you have to look at 3 words: ideology, philosophy, and strategy. The second mission, this one deals with the historical mission of prosperity. This generation must create prosperity for the African people. In the past, African people were slaves. In the colonial times, there was poverty. If you check the figures, by 1962, I think only about 4% of the people were in the money economy. You check the figures, I think maybe 6 or 9%. Can you check? How many people were in the money economy in 1962? How many homes? So therefore, this generation must solve the problem of prosperity using the methods I have said. But then there's the second mission of strategic security. How can we be secure, Africa? So Africa being colonized was very risky. But the good thing is that, and the Europeans were really moving to also do like they did in Australia and America. That's how you get the problem of South Africa, where the whites came and took the land and so on. So somehow we survived. And why did we survive? Partly because of our advanced system of agriculture. We were staying with our animals in our houses. You would be in the house with a cow calf with you, with some goats, some sheep, inside the same house. Some people think this was bad, but it was good. Because those cows were vaccinating us against the diseases. They would breathe into you. That's how we survived, one of the reasons. So therefore, one of the historical missions is to ensure that never again will Africa be threatened or marginalized. But when we got independence, people started relaxing. We were supposed to have uhuru na umoja. That was the slogan. We get freedom, we unite. Create the East African Federation. But when we got independence, Entebbe Woma, as Vanessa said, people just enjoyed the small chairs they were sitting on and forgot about the integration, political integration, except for Tanganyika and Zanzibar, which formed Tanzania. And we must salute Mzee Nyerere and Karume who did that. How can Africa defend itself against all threats? Because some of the countries now, like the United States, they are operating in 4 dimensions, 4 spheres. They are on land, they have got land forces, we also have some land forces here. They are in the air, Air Force. They are at sea, with the Navy at sea. There, we are not there. We are just here on land. And some of those countries have forces in the ocean. And then in space. As we are speaking now, one of the satellites of the USA is going around the moon. For us, we are here in Kyankwazi. Eating macaroni or something like that, I don't know. This is very dangerous. This is very dangerous. How can Uganda have a navy? We don't even have near the water. The ones near the water don't have a navy. They have a small coastal boats. We in land cannot do anything about it. So that's why we are saying political federation of East Africa. So that we don't want to go and fight other people, but want to go into the ocean also, big way, and find out what's happening in the ocean. After all, that ocean has got a lot of resources. Fish, what is all there. Now, we are not there. But also for security. And also go to the moon, see what are you doing here. The moon is a common property for man. But we are just here in Kyankwazi, dancing mpaka chini. When people are on the moon, looking at us like ants, as if we are ants. So the issue of strategic security, that is historical mission number 3. Number 2. Number 3, guarding our heritage. The African heritage is very, very strong. That's how we were able to survive slave trade, because we are very strong people, genetically. And our culture is very strong. You don't marry within your clan, you marry outside the clan. So the genes are very strong. The foods we eat. Me, I eat African foods. So therefore, that's the third historical mission, guarding our heritage, our language. Our strategy is to preserve our languages, and we feed Swahili to have more vocabulary. So therefore, once we do those, we shall address the issue of prosperity, the issue of strategic security, and the issue of heritage of the Africans. But coming in detail to prosperity, that's where we tell you of the four sectors of the Ugandan economy where you can have prosperity. Because you may say, okay, I want to be prosperous, but where do I go? We say the addresses are the following. Number 1, commercial agriculture. Small scale, PDM type, or big scale. Number 2, manufacturing. Either big manufacturing or a myoga, the small artisans, carpentry, shoemaking, and so on. Maize milling. That is the second sector. Third one, services. Boda. So that helps us to deal with the issue of prosperity, the issue of strategic security, and the issue of heritage. Now we come to philosophy. What makes man work? This confused a lot of people in the past. But Jesus had addressed it 2,000 years ago. He talked of the hired hand, the hired shepherd, who, when the sheep are attacked by the wolf, he runs away and the wolf eats the sheep. But the owner of the sheep will defend them with his own life. So that's how the NRM was able to, people had been confused with parastatals, with what? You can imagine Uganda hotels had hotels in Kampala, in Gulu, in these places. Buses, you will find the government owning buses. But when we came, we said no. Private sector-led growth. Now, finally, once you have got this analysis, diagnosis, prescription, the plans, how about implementing them? Comes the question of discipline. Discipline of we. You don't have discipline, even if your belief is correct, you may not implement what you are supposed to do. That's why discipline also becomes very important. Discipline covers so many things. Avoiding alcohol, because that one can cause a lot of problems. Somebody is very good, but because of alcohol, he's disoriented. Corruption. Corruption, very dangerous. Because now that you are in leadership, if you are corrupt, not only are you going to misuse government resources, but you will become a bad example. If all the others copy you, where will the country be? If we capture this, the summary of which I've given you, we can't go wrong. Uganda's economy has been growing very fast in spite of this mistake. Powered by whom? By the private sector and the army, which guards peace, and the farmers. So if you, the leaders, you come as clean new brooms, don't please involve yourself in corruption. Don't please, I beg you. And I also not tolerate corruption. If it's necessary to have a new war, I will have a new war. It's very bad. It diverts us. Corruption, for what? Corruption is cowardice. You fear to confront life yourself. Then you think the shortcut is stealing. You think shortcut is stealing. So why can't you be proud to earn from your sweat? But when it is raining like now, and you hear lightning in the sky, you say, Gambira Guru, Tinkariga Kamkagano Kamhara. Please, lightning, don't strike me. I've never eaten anything. I've never cheated a daughter or a friend. I am a clean man. That's what you should say. But lightnings may strike you if you are not careful. If you have eaten somebody's something. So with these few words, it is my pleasure to open your seminar. Thank you so much. Our seminar.
The opening ceremony of the Leaders' Retreat for members of Parliament and members of Parliament-elect 2026-2031. Your Excellency and Chairman of the party, you are most welcome. Join me to welcome His Excellency the President properly to Kyankwazi. Yongeza tena. Your Excellency, I would like, on behalf of all the congregation here, to congratulate you for your overwhelming victory as the NRM presidential candidate in the just recently concluded elections. And in the same vein, I congratulate all colleagues here for overwhelmingly participating in the election, supporting you, and also winning the election as members of Parliament elect.